today's edition, I'm looking at home videos, which primarily means that we all have photo albums back at home, and if you open our photo albums, there are stories behind each photograph. Similarly, a lot of people back in India in the 60s and 70s used to document their personal lives on film, 8 millimeter film, which then gave way to home video VHS cameras. And in today's time, we have mobile cameras. We shoot everything on mobile. So all these things which we shoot, which are very personal in nature, this is what we call home videos. Uh, we capture birthday parties, we capture, events, ceremonies, everything. And these are very private in nature, but they have a history attached to them. Imagine a scenario if these videos, you were to visit or see these videos few years later, what will happen to them? And when this opportunity lands up in the hands of a filmmaker, they start looking at these videos in a very different way. So both the films which I've curated today, the filmmakers are doing that. They are digging into their home videos, their own personal archive, and making films out of it. So the first film which you're going to see is called These Old Frames by Tahir Lal. It's 15 minutes. And immediately after that, we'll see I for India by Sandhya Suri, which is like 70 minutes. Thank you.
Hello. This is a switch on the wall. A switch. This is a light. A light. If I press the switch on the wall, the light will come on. Now, the light is on.
Well, Susie, I've been drinking. I'm as drunk as I can be. Sitting on my favorite boss down in Henry.
Tahir Lal's and Sandhya Suri's. Well, the idea behind curating these two films was that, there are some very precious memories which all of us store in our minds back home in our photo albums. And these two films actually attempt to go back to old photo albums and to a much more coveted kind of documentation, which is these old 8 millimeter footage, which obviously these families had shot. This is a genre which is now continuing. In fact, with the democratization of media, we are constantly now all shooting. I mean, on our mobile cameras, we are preserving all these happy memories. And someday, I wonder, some of us would like to go back to these home videos and construct a film out of it. There are, what is very interesting about all these videos is that very strange, all these videos are very happy moments. If you look back at your family album, also photo album, we never shoot moments where there is a fight, where there's an argument within families. So somewhere the argument is and that's something which we need to look into, is that are these home videos or are our photo albums a true representation of our own family histories? And for me, that is the reason why I, get into this medium. So these two films reflect a certain history of these two families, and at the same time, there's another film which I did not screen over here, but it's there in the event page. It's called Bear by Santanai Sir, where the film is completely, she looks at her own footage, her own happy moments of a family, but the current reality is completely different. So what I'm trying to get at is that these home videos can be very problematic also. They may not be the truth. They may not represent what all our families are all about. Anyway, coming back to these two films, if there are any observations or any questions which you may have, I would be happy to answer anything.